Welcome to Shiny Colors Final Classes, everyone. This is Rashmi here, and today we are making the boat landscape where the boat perspective is important to understand. So first we have to draw with the angles correctly. And we have to just check how the angles of the internal part of the boat are kept, so that way we have to make it. Make sure that your drawing is all perfect, all angles and shape has to be correct. Before you start coloring, you should be just make sure that your drawing is all right. Now we can make the strings where the boat is tied. So let's start the coloring now. Now I think the drawing is all done, so we have to start coloring now. I'm applying the water. Apply the water only on the sky part. Applying here the ultramarine and little bit pink. I didn't wash my brush and I used pink. I mixed a little bit white with the pink. Pink means crimson or rose madder, whatever you have, you can use. And then I'm taking a little bit orange. After pink, I'm adding orange and then the deep yellow or gamboge yellow. Here you see the bottom part is little more orangish, so bottom also little more orangish I'll make. And at the edge I am just adding orange and ultramarine, making a little grayish color. Just make those horizon mountain, horizon tree, or maybe clouds, or sometime in the horizon the line automatically looks darker. Maybe there will not be any mountain or no clouds were there, but still looks like a little darker. So it just give the differentiation between the horizon and the land area. The sky, I feel it's a little bit light, so I'm again adding a little ultramarine and let it settle all by itself. So it will settle and come down near the purplish and orangish color is there. Automatically it will drip down and settle. Now I again use the same orange and ultramarine blue to make those far trees, those are there, or maybe wave something is there. So if the land is there, then only the tree will be there. If there is no land near the horizon line, then there will be those waves, small waves. Those are making shadows and all. Now I have to make the water. So when I am making the water, I am applying the water on my water area, and leaving the boat. I am leaving the boat. And here see, I added orange and little pink, crimson or pink. And little bit yellow, see, to make the glow of the sun that is getting reflected in the water. We have to use the similar color that we used in the sky. So see, here I used yellow, and then I used a little bit purplish color, same pink, very diluted pink I used for that lighter area that is reflecting in the water. All right, then I used a little bit lavender color also here, as the pink is ending. So lavender, and then ultramarine. At last ultramarine, because in the top also in the sky we used ultramarine. So at last we used ultramarine. Little thicker as we go down, little darker. Now here I'm feeling it's a bit darker, the bottom part, so I will add a little more darker, and I'll add little cobalt also. That cobalt will give that effect, that little depth and little darker effect on the bottom area. So here I'm again adding the same ultramarine just to blend and mix. Now I'm adding the cobalt. See, looks like cobalt is there in the bottom, so that cobalt will give a little greenish effect. Not greenish, but yeah, little, not very cool also. So that ultramarine is very cool blue, and cobalt is a little warm blue, so that warmness and the depth that is there. So I'm using the cobalt, and at the same time I'm using the strokes that are little wavy effect, that can give a little wave kind of effect when the water goes back, and just make those lines. Those lines are there, though it's not very visible in the original reference picture, but here you see. So the picture, the reference picture I have taken from Pinterest. Thank you for this beautiful picture, whoever is uploaded. The name is written though in the bottom. Now we have to do the boat. Now I will show you my original speed. This is the original speed. So you can also make slowly, nicely, not in a hurry. And once you are comfortable, you definitely can do little fast also. Sometime I do fast also when I give the demo, but here I am making the lesson, so I am doing gently, nicely, so that my all angles will not get blended and messy. Now here I've used the lavender color in the middle, and this is the ultramarine color for the detailing. Now see, I'm leaving that arch kind of thing that is there inside the boat. So gently, nicely, you have to make that area little darker, and see the depth is also there, no? So the for the depth I'll use little dark color. Now the front portion of the boat is yellow, so I'm doing deep yellow. So I chose the yellow color before I give the detailing inside the boat part, because that part is still wet. So by the time it is drying, let me finish the front area of the boat. So I used yellow color, deep yellow, and I'm mixing a little bit purplish color to just make the yellow color more darker, because this yellow color is in the shade, so it will not be absolutely bright. So to subdue any chroma, we have to blend the complementary color for that. So that yellow complementary color is purple, so I am adding a little purplish color here. That the front part of the boat has a little bluish effect that is reflecting from the sun, from the sky, so that also I am doing. And the left side area is facing to the sun, so very bright, so I am using very bright yellow color. Here again, in the reflection I used little darker yellow, so mixed with the little purple and orange. And again purple and orange mix to mix that area, the shadow area is more dark. So you see this area is dark, and the most right is little reflecting with the light, so more bluish. I retain the yellow part that I kept because the reflection is the yellow board, so yellow should not get killed. So even if you use the darker color for the reflection, do not let the yellow absolutely sub down. Give the detail in the middle. Now this part looks dry, the blue part looks dry, the top part of the boat. I'm giving a little outline here. You see both sides, that dark color that has come, that maybe the water effect, maybe the shade effect. So both side darker line is there, so that also I kept. Now here you see I kept darker area for the outlining. Now I can come this side, the inside part of the boat. So I'm using the same purplish color, dark purple color, to give the depth that is there and make that arch. Mix little blue into it. Now I'm just handling the more detailing, that a little base bar that is there on the board. Now I'm using the green color. This is Viridian green for the edges of the boat. Now the second line. The second line is also there. So when you make the second line, you remember the distance between the two lines has to be constant evenly. So just watch out for that. Okay. Now here see. This part also dried, so give more detail. Make sure that your boat has dried when you give the detailing. Now again the reflection also. I am giving those edges and the reflection. When you make the reflection, make sure it should not be very long, it should not be very short, and it should get aligned with the boat. just making it little bit more dark. Being reflection, and the other thing, the boat is also casting shadow on the reflection, so it will not be very light, and even the boat part is also a little bit dark, so I just give the little one tone darker shade on the front area of the boat also. Little more detail in the boat. And we are almost finished. Hope you enjoyed my lesson. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your precious time. And I would like to see all of your work. Please share the picture with me once you've done the finishing, once you've done the painting. I will help you if you need any. Text me, message me, mail me if you have any question regarding this lesson. And if you like it, please share it with your friends and family. And if you are new in my channel, please hit the like button and keep the bell icon on so that you will get notified for my next and new videos. All right, so at last I am giving those foamy detail that is there in the water, in the sea water. So I'm using that any gouache color, Chinese white or any white gouache you can take and give a little bit last minute detailing. And here the horizon detail is still left, so that also I am doing. I applied a little water, little pink color to give the reflection that is there on the waves or on the horizon, um, trees or waves, as I told you earlier also. Now small reflections that is coming, that also we have to make with the thin brush. I'm using my liner brush, that is a very thin brush, so that I can easily make the those reflection lines, those are there. Now make the line little bit more straight, because from far we can see the water line is very straight. So let me make it. And now my sign up. Thank you for your precious time, everyone. This part is still, I'm feeling it is still light. So see, I'm giving again orange and blue mix at last. So the finishing touch of the painting can go even once you sign up also. Now it's looking like that is in the shade. Tone is also matching. Good. I'm happy with this small demo. Hope you too. Beautiful, wonderful, super. Thank you. Thank you, my friends, and thank you for your time.